Hey, before I say anything, I want you guys please, for me, to hit that like button. Let's smash that like button. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's CrabLord back again. Today we're gonna be doing how to sound like snot in the song Whipski. I like this vocal a lot. It's very simple. It's like an upfront rap vocal with some ambience to it. Very nice. Anyway, before we get in the video, make sure to subscribe, notification bell as well, so you never miss a video that I post. This one's late again. And also, my description down below is chock full of sweet things you gotta check out, like preset packs, all my equipment, all my music, my social media, a support link for the preset packs, and a DistroKid link to put your music on all the platforms. And also, drop a like on the video, please. Anyway, snot, Whipski. Let's get in the video.
What's really important too that you gotta know is that you gotta record this with like a chill voice. You kind of like rap like you're talking, just nice and smooth.
All right, so looky here. We have the beat that's reproduced by Number One. He's right here. Go check him out. Very nice instrumental. Not copyrighted yet. We have a lead and a backup. The backup's basically identical. It just has one plugin to make it surround you. So we'll get into that later, but this is a very simple vocal. So now that I said that, I'm gonna re-record it, and you're gonna see how it sounds.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Pour the 2 cups of the whiskey. She gon' get lit coming through your city. She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Pour 2 cups of the whiskey. She gon' get lit coming through your city.
All right, well, if you like how that sounded, this is how you're gonna get it. By the way, like this video. Let's have the dry track brought below the lead, and I'm going to drag it down, and this is what it sounds like completely dry.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski.
Just sounds like me talking. So now we're gonna bring up the chains and start now. First, we got pitch correction. That's pitch correction mono. What sucks is it doesn't really matter what I have here. My response time is 0. That's like all auto-tune there. That's basically it. Otherwise, if you want to find the root and scale, switch between major and natural minor scale and check every root till it sounds good, because it all depends on the beat and how you sing or what key you're in. For me, it was major scale D. Close it, and with just pitch correction,
she gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Pour the 2 cups of the whiskey.
Ironically, I have whiskey. Next, we have a noise gate. Very simple. Don't need to say much about it. Dynamics, noise gate, mono. Going to eliminate all the outside noises that you don't want. Basically, just click tighten up, go to the top, go to tighten up, and then change the threshold to -35. And that's it, okay? If you listen closely, you can hear something struggling to make noise. Anyway, next, channel EQ. The first channel EQ is super important always. EQ, channel EQ mono. I think the show I have on is playing sound, so I'm gonna change that. So in the first channel EQ, that's EQ, channel EQ mono, we're talking some simplicity here. We're taking the red to about 120. Then we're taking the yellow to nothing. Then we take this to nothing, this to nothing. Take the red to about 120. Then you take the orange and make a tiny shelf at 300, extending back. Okay, that's gonna cut out some more low, mid-low area, just a tiny bit, just so that there's not too much rumble in the voice. Then we took the purple to 2K, raise it plus 4.5 and just extend it all the way out. And this purple, we cut it off at 14,000 just to get those super harsh sounds out of the way. Okay, now with that, it sounded like this.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski.
My lips are chapped. Next, we have the first compressor. Dynamics compressor mono. Now, this one is a platinum digital. It's blue. When you click that, what you want to do is have auto gain off and make sure the auto is also not clicked. Now, we have a threshold of -21.5, a ratio of 3.2 to 1, not too big, makeup of 2, need and change, attack 15, release 64. Kind of a fast attack and then a mid-level release. I don't know what I'm talking about. The next compressor, we're looking at Dynamics compressor mono again. And we have the favorite red Studio VCA. This one does the same thing, goes to -10, but this type just makes it sound a little different. Auto gain off, this is not clicked. -33 on the threshold, ratio of 5.2 to 1, that's a little heavier. Makeup of 3, just to bring back some decibel units. Attack of 10, kind of fast. Release of 40, kind of the same deal going on. And we're gonna close it, and with the compressors.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski.
Next, we have a vintage console EQ. EQ, vintage EQ collection, vintage console mono. Now we're gonna click on it, and what we got going on here is something very simple. A high gain of 3, just raise the high a little bit. Mid gain of -3, taking away some of that mid area. Low gain, nothing. Low cuts at 50, that's off though. Low frequencies at 110, mids at 2.5. This doesn't matter, there's nothing different. Don't worry about the low and low frequencies, just worry about the mid gain, and it's set at 2.453. That means you're taking away -3 from 2.453 or 2400 hertz. That's how much you're taking away. Adding 3 of the high, drive of 4, smooth output model, close. Next, we got an exciter. I like this plugin, I use it more and more every vocal. Specialized exciter mono. Now I want you to click exciter, obviously. When we're in it, you're just gonna take this thing right here, this little y-axis. You're gonna take this thing and bring it to about 11,900 or 12,000 if you like to be that even. Harmonics of plus 104%, color 1. Close it, and this is what it sounds like with all of them so far.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski.
Now we have a de-esser, just another staple. Usually it could be in the beginning of the chain, but I have it at the end. Dynamics, DS2 mono. When you go inside of it, threshold of -15, max reduction of 20, and it's at the 9,000 hertz area. That's where we did some work at. And then finally, a limiter for the main chain. This is gonna raise some volume, and it's like a little compressor as well. Dynamics, limiter, mono. We get a +7 gain, 10 release, output of -2, and a look ahead of 5. Do I truly know what it's going to be doing? No, but I just like how it sounds sometimes when you add a limiter. Now, without a bus, it sounds like this.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Bought her 2 cups of the whiskey.
All right, anywho. All right, now we're gonna do a bus. It's just one plugin. Bus 1. Click the empty cell. Bus 1. Bus 1. We're gonna set bus 1 to -12. And within the bus 1, we wanna add a reverb Space Designer mono stereo. Now click it. 4.4 second big choir plate. Click the top. Large plate reverb. 4.4 second. -8 wet. -30 dry. And then go into the output EQ and make sure you're cutting with the purple at 4200. Cut it all the way off. -24. And then with the orange, 53. -24. What that's gonna do is gonna make it sound cleaner. For example, it's an ugly reverb sound, you don't want it. So with that added, the main vocal sounds like this.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Bought her 2 cups of the whiskey. She gon' get lit coming through your city.
What I want you to do is this now. You're gonna hit Command D. When you hit Command D, at the bottom of the new chain you made, you wanna add a sample delay like this. It is delay, sample delay, mono stereo. You make the delay right or left about 1,000. I have it at 1100. It's gonna make it spread a lot. And with that added, you just take away some volume and also change the bus to -1. So the lead vocals bus is at -12, the backups is at -1. So I have the main lead that I recorded first and the backup that I recorded second. You have to re-record this. You can't just duplicate it. You can if you want, and with that all in place, it'll sound like it is.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Bought her 2 cups of the whiskey. She gon' get lit coming through your city.
This is what it sounds like if I add the master track that I've made in my previous video.
She gon' be a savage, bad bitch, ride around in a new Whipski. Bought her 2 cups of the whiskey. She gon' get lit coming through your city.
Well, now that we did that, now we can just freestyle and have a fantastic time together and see what we can come up with. Once again, drop a like in this video.
Hey, said I'm in the house like I'm Corey. Hey girl, let me tell you another story. I went to your house with Corey. He told me, baby, let me get real gory. When I'm sipping on that whiskey, I'm getting frisky. This bitch is calling me Evan, I tell him call me Mickey. Like Mickey Mouse, I build my own house. I use Lincoln logs, and then I got a spouse. Big bankroll in my left pocket. I got baby dust in my left locket. I don't know what that mean, but that mean the baby that came right out of my spleen. I had a baby last month, and then I told that baby goodbye. I said, get in my car, let's go for a ride.
Like Future.
I'm drinking whiskey, I'm in my car. In the back I got the penguins, Madagascar. Can I sing with this vocal? Can I do it so nice? How do I get my voice so damn high? Oh, you, and oh, I see you there. Do you wanna play solitaire? Do you wanna play solitaire?
Well, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, learned something as well. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Did something move behind me? And make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, notification bell as well, so you never miss a video that I post. And also my description is chock full of sweet things down below. You gotta check out. Anyway, this has been a CrabLord how to sound like snot in the song Whipski. And Logic Pro 10 is only stock plugins. Like always, me out.